You're looking at Tiger Stadium here in Morgan City, Louisiana, as we kick off our 2023 season with the Morgan City Tigers and the visiting Berwick Panthers. Booger Zaffe alongside of Clarence Robinson. Clarence, Morgan City Tiger himself, former Nichols State University standout, and in his second year as a color commentator. On paper, it looks like we got an evenly matched game tonight between two teams looking to get off to a good start.
Without a doubt, Coach Trago is looking for some things to come together. Had a good summer, and actually last week had a good, pretty decent game against West St. Mary. Berwick, on the other hand, had an outstanding game. The defense was really on point. Offense was kind of shaky a little bit, but I believe that the Berwick Panthers are going to make some things happen. Last year had a lot of good guys come out, graduated, and now see what the young guys could do.
Aaron Orta goes down on the sideline like always. Aaron, not as hot as it was a couple weeks ago, but still a little on the warm side.
Yeah, it's still a long, long way from cool, that's for sure. Every now and again we get a little breeze that comes through, moving from the Berwick side across to the Morgan City side, left to right on your TV screen. But other than that, it's pretty hot. But the field's dry and fast, so we ought to be able to take advantage of the speed that they're going to play with tonight.
Tigers confident in their offense. They win the toss. They elect to receive, and they'll start off with the football as we get this game underway. Short kick, 30-yard line. Matthew Nugent on the carry, 45-yard line, a pretty good field position to get this offense started.
See what the offense is going to do. Last week, the Morgan City Tigers came out with that wing T look. See what they're going to come out with today.
Well, you're looking at a Trago disciple. You know, the daddy
yeah.
known for the wing T. Trago brings it back here for the Tigers. And it's assignment football. One thing you commented on watching the Jamboree is if Berwick had any highlights, it was on the defensive side.
Without a doubt. Short tackling by the Berwick Panthers, excuse me.
Mancuso in the shotgun, a year older, a year wiser, with a much improved offensive line. Bourgeois takes it outside, back to the line of scrimmage.
And Bennett looked like he was able to pull it out, but it's come back.
Like the new addition to the chain crew, they got a illuminated first down marker.
No one could miss that from here, I tell you that. One thing you see with Berwick linebackers, they almost stacking the gaps already on that first particular play, Boo.
Tigers, a lot of size on that offensive line. They're going to try to wear this Panther defense down. Second down and 10. Motion again, back to Bourgeois. Caught in the backfield, puts the ball on the ground. Big pile up for it. And the Tigers get back on it. So a sloppy start for the Tigers trying to get this offense going.
2 plays already, the ball on the ground. Put the Tigers in a third and long situation. We do know that Mancuso can actually throw a really good arm, but see if those Tigers receivers could get free. Berwick also showing 2 high safeties too.
3rd down 14 just underway here from Tiger Stadium. Both teams coming off a win in their jamboree. Mancuso back in the flats as a receiver and right through the wickets. Booty, the intended receiver, goes incomplete, and the Tigers will go 3 and out.
Should have been a short catch right there by Booty. Could have got some good positive yards, but 3 and out for the Tigers.
Damon Bennett back deep, stands inside his 30-yard line, and he's going to be a load to bring down here tonight.
You know, we seen Bennett last season, had an outstanding year playing at cornerback, and name coming up. His brother is going on now, graduated, but see if number 25 be the man for the Panthers.
Bad snap on the ground. Punter didn't know where to kick it, get back on it. Either way, it's a turnover. And Berwick will come away with great field position.
Looked like the snapper looked like he hit his own ankle trying to snap the ball back. But once again, great positive yards right there for the Berwick Panthers, 1st and 10.
Not the start the Tigers were looking for. Out of the first 4 plays, put it on the ground 3 times.
It's not a good positive situation right there.
Here's our first look at the Berwick Panthers. Direct snap to Bennett. Bennett off tackle, across the 30, 25, stays on his feet. Shakes the tackler inside the 5, touchdown.
Just like that. You know they was going to rely heavy on 25. Last week didn't play in the jamboree, but they were saving it for right there. Just a direct snap to Bennett. Touchdown for the Panthers right quick. Showing a lot of confidence in number 25 right there, Booth.
Ratcliffe will put it on the tee. Morris will do the kicking. Good snap and hold. The kick is low, but just enough to get through the uprights. And with 10-10 to go here in the first quarter, Berwick strikes first. They take it 1 play for the score, and they lead 7-0. Each and every year we look forward to the start of the high school football season. Again, we'll cover everybody in the parish,
Right.
including Assumption, so we look forward to a good season.
I'm looking forward to it, Boo. I had an opportunity last year to get on the crew, and I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to this year, without a doubt.
Failed to mention our head statistician, his 28th year in the booth, Bill McCarty. Doing a good job for us here tonight.
One thing you're going to see, Boo, is if Morgan City can actually get these younger guys, get them under control, consistency with that offensive line, doing some blocking, because what's going to happen is Berwick is going to try to do a lot of stuff, doing a lot of blitzing, cause Mancuso some problems with that. So a little confidence right there for the first series for the Berwick Panthers, and also for the Mr. Bennett.
Right, because the more you can condense your offense, the more the defense condenses.
Yes, sir.
Not a lot of lanes.
And you know, without a doubt, this time of the year, the defense is always going to be pushing ahead of the offense. By week 3 or week 4, you'll see those offenses start popping a little bit.
Low squib kick, midfield, picked up. That's Torres. Torres has run to the outside, gets back to midfield before being knocked out of bounds. And again, good field position for the Tigers. They just need to get a little offense going here in their second possession.
Tigers got to capitalize. One thing it is, if the Berwick Panthers are going to be shooting those gaps, see if Mancuso could have get it to the outside. But last series, 3 plays, you've seen exactly good penetration by the Berwick Panthers. Do have some speed with number 23, Kojo, if they can get the ball to him.
Kojo stands alongside Mancuso. First down and 10, Tigers. They'll hand it to him right up the middle. They'll get him before he gets started, and he's brought down for no gain.
Once again, excellent penetration. You got 5 guys in the backfield on the Berwick defensive line. You know, we thought that Morgan City offensive line could really hold up, but see if they can get some.
He's got the big guy up front. He's the center of the offensive line, Ian Toodles Carmichael. Yeah. And he needs to get his offensive line fired up, make some room for these running backs.
Yeah, he's that senior leader for the Tigers.
2nd down and 11. Mancuso back to pass. Here comes the rush. He'll take a shot. 1-on-1 on the outside. Has a receiver. Makes the catch. They'll take him down inside the 5 is Bias. A perfect connection from Mancuso.
You know, Mancuso can throw the football, and that opportunity, that offensive line that we just talked about, gave him a few minutes. Mancuso, excellent strike right there. Good reception by Bias.
That'll put the Tigers inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. And knocking on the door, 1st and goal from the 5.
Big confidence builder right there for that Morgan City offense.
Mancuso under center. They'll go straight quarterback sneak. Needs some help from behind. A little push. He falls forward. Tell you what, Clarence, it's not fan-worthy, but it was effective.
Without a doubt.
A couple more of those, he'll find himself in the end zone.
Right, and you know what, Berwick expect Morgan City just to run the football, and just that little bit of time, get Mancuso that opportunity.
Yeah, Panthers defensive line just standing up this Tiger offensive line right here at this point of the game. This time they'll go low.
Wow, good penetration by Berwick.
They'll chop him down. They'll mark it inside the 1. And the Tigers got 2 more tries to get that 1 yard.
Tigers really need this. On last week had some big plays in the actual jamboree. And you see their confidence built up a little bit. So see if they can push this in.
Blaze Harrison and Pratt, both juniors, defensive linemen. They know it's coming, so they're both pinning down, looking for Mancuso in the quarterback sneak, and they've been able to stop him up to this point.
Let's bring up 4th down. It's 4th down. Tigers need to try to get it to the outside. I mean, they've been trying to force it up the middle, and Berwick has been doing an excellent job at just standing them up right doing it at the snap.
You wonder if he takes the snap and just reaches the ball out across the plane. Yeah, stood him up. That 4th down, turn away. Four tries of quarterback sneaks right up the middle, and the Berwick Panther defense stymies the Tigers inside the 1.
Look like, thought Mancuso, look at the snap, but we just like he went backwards rather than going forwards. And outstanding job by the Berwick Panthers. One thing we do know, after that second service for the Tigers, if Mancuso gets some time and Bias and Bourgeois and Wilkerson get it out, they can make this a little track meet.
Got an opportunity to go down on the sideline to Aaron Artigo. Aaron, what you got for us?
All right, guys, I was talking about the Drew Brees dive over the top, but I think Berwick was expecting the same thing as number 8, Cole Morris, a linebacker, lined up right behind the nose guard, and he came over the top just to prevent that from happening, as did the down lineman.
Berwick's second play from scrimmage, and Morris is on the loose on the outside, across the 30, 40, brought down at the 42-yard line. And 2 plays for the Panthers, 2 explosive plays with the run game.
Nothing fancy about it. Direct snap to Bennett. Bennett handed off to Morris, and I tell you what, outstanding job by Morris. Big 1st down for the Berwick Panthers.
Yeah, it's disheartening. 4 cracks inside the 1, you don't make it. Now you got to come back out on defensive side where you should have had a touchdown. Now they got to find a way to stop this running game, because now in the backfield there's Bennett. Bennett and Morrison, the 2-headed monster. He'll take the snap, hand it off. This time we're able to trip up Sampay in the backfield.
Looked like if Sampay would have got his footing right there, that would have been a big positive yards right there. Interesting enough, last week Berwick had a different quarterback, was trying to throw the ball a little bit, but looked like Bennett is going to be the man tonight. Last year you had Bella taking the lead right there at quarterback and was slinging the ball everywhere. So
shotgun formation, 2nd down and 10. Early movement, but before that a timeout by the Panthers. A little confusion on the offensive side. They take the safe route and a timeout. And both teams will come to the sideline to talk about it. So you look at the job the Berwick Panthers offensive line's doing, giving some open space for some talented runners.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, you spoke about the size of Morgan City line. Berwick has a pretty nice size line as well, Boo.
Second down, Bennett on the direct snap. There he goes again on the outside, across the 50, turns on the speed, slips the last tackler, and brought down from behind at the 20. Good effort for Wilkerson of the Tigers to stay in the play, but Bennett is running free here in the first quarter.
I'll tell you what, direct snap to him, nothing fancy about it. Good blocking, got past the line of scrimmage, Boo, and this was a foot race after that. Good job by number 7, Wilkerson, coming from that near side linebacker to make the tackle.
41-yard gain by Bennett, and he stands in the shotgun formation once again. Marsh the lone back alongside of him. They'll give it to him. This time he's met at the line of scrimmage by Hepler. They'll give him forward progress for 1.
That's what the Tigers need to do, make sure they get a little penetration there with that, Boo.
Yeah, the problem the Tigers are having is when they get outside the end, if they keep them between the ends, they do a pretty good job. Three receiver set, 5:11 on the clock. Panthers up 7-0, trying to add to it. Quarterback Reed. Bennett keeps it himself, fights for a few. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5.
Tigers had that opportunity, 4 tries, didn't get it in. And Berwick seeing if they could capitalize, keep this drive going.
Good crowd has turned out on both sides, support their home teams. Bennett trying to get the first down. No handoff to Marsh. Marsh tripped up in the backfield. Ball's on the ground. Big pile up. Looks like the Panthers got back on it.
Bennett was able to get it.
Now they say the Tigers got it. So I got one referee saying Berwick got it, and the white hat says
he overruled.
The Tigers have it, and I think he just pointed the wrong way.
Yeah.
It is the first week.
Opportunity presents itself here for the Panthers, 4th down.
Fourth down, Bennett looks to pass. He'll go to the flats, a little bit high and incomplete. He was looking for Ratcliffe, and the Tiger defense stood up.
I tell you what, hats off to the Tigers right there after that situation at the last series. Good job by the Tigers. See if they can make something happen again.
Yeah, what you're worried about this Tiger defense, Berwick stretching them out pretty good. They're having to do a lot of running. And you can tell already here in the first quarter.
Most of the guys that's playing in the secondary and that linebackers just switching over, going right back on the offensive side. Tigers don't have that many kids dressed out.
First down and 10 Tigers. Last time held from a touchdown inside the 1 on 4 plays. Got there on a big pass play. Mancuso sits in the pocket, and the flag flies.
You see right there on that play, you see Berwick, Morgan City trying to get that ball to the outside because Berwick been doing an excellent job at penetrating.
That'll help this offense out. A free 5 yards. Playbook wide open right here. Kojo, your long back, 2 receivers set. They'll go Mancuso, end around near side. Torres has it with running room. Cross the 35, slips a tackle and finally out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 43-yard line, and sneaky fast right there is Torres.
Got it to the outside. Torres able to get that opportunity, and that's what the Tigers need. We've seen in the first couple of series, the Tigers just could not go between the tackles, showing that speed to the outside now.
17-yard pickup for Torres, and the Tigers are on the move. Ball at the near hash. Mancuso calls for it. Back to pass. They'll throw sideline, incomplete. Looking for Bourgeois. Really didn't have anything. If he had threw it to him, he might have thrown it away just to keep it safe.
Wise decision right there because they had 3 Berwick defenders right there in that same area. One thing you do, you see Berwick has 2 high safeties. Eventually, if they start swinging it out, they may have to drop a guy and come up.
Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline. Aaron Berwick's offense threw some haymakers at this Tiger ball club, but it looks like they have now settled down and moving the football.
So, yeah, so far so good, but you notice the success has come either from the long pass or the outside runs, the inside interior. The offensive line of the Tigers just have not been able to move the Panther defensive linemen.
Second down and 10. They're just handoff right up the gut.
There he is, Kojo.
Couldn't find him. Look at him move. Kojo takes it across the 45 for another first down, and he had no room to work, but he managed to find a crease.
Whatever happens, Boo, is definitely they can't see Kojo. Look like he's about 5'5", but once he got past the line of scrimmage, he just dicked and dang and picked up near the first down for the Tigers. Did pick up the first down for the Tigers.
Kojo, a senior leader for this Tiger ball club. A 13-yard gain that'll reset the downs for Morgan City. 3:05 and counting. Mancuso back in the pocket. Room, time, and completion. Bias on the reception, and when you give him time to throw the football, he's shown he's got an arm.
And what I was so concerned about just looking, Bias just one-on-one outside receiver right there, just came and ran a 12-yard dig route and good connection for between him and Mancuso.
Second down and 1.
Got him again.
He'll stay in the pocket, take a shot deep on the outside. Has a receiver, he's got it! Touchdown! Mancuso to Dugas. A 40-yard strike, and the Tigers on the board.
And one thing we did knew, Morgan City can't throw the football. They came out trying to run the football. They made some good adjustments now. Tigers strike again.
Yeah, it's a complete passing game. You got a line given time to throw to Mancuso back there, time to survey the field, and some receivers that are getting open and making the catch. 5 plays, 17. Gomez in for the PAT.
What's interesting, Boo, keep talking about those 2 high safeties. Morgan City on the outside matched up man-to-man. Should have a man over the top, so that should have been that safety should have had that interception, but outstanding job by the Tigers.
Gomez, the junior kicker, will put a foot into it. It was a bad snap. He able to get it on the tee, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. A 5-play, 78-yard drive for the Tigers. And Mancuso to Dugas 40-yard strike, and we're all tied up at 7. Folks, this game couldn't be made possible without our sponsors, A.J. Dolman Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep Ram, and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948. Conrad wishes all of our local teams good luck. Lapco Manufacturing, feel safe, work smart, look good with Lapco. www.lapco.com. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, low down payment, home loan options, and the best in mobile banking. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. And GandJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options from our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Well, the Tigers would have liked to have had that earlier touchdown that they got turned away, but give them credit for fighting back to get back.
Great adjustments by the offensive coordinator for the Tigers.
Low kick down to the 5-yard line. Picked up by Tarver. Tarver brought down at the 10.
Nene able to come up and make a big tackle for the Tigers.
Man, that's what you need. Nene, a junior, got down the field. It's one-on-one. That's a hard tackle to make.
Hard tackle in an open field like that, but outstanding job right there. Panthers back against the wall right here, 1st and 10.
Tigers have new life. A little bit of momentum. And here comes this potent Panther offense once again. Bennett and Morris in the backfield. They'll go to Bennett. Bennett trying to run up the middle, and down he goes. And if one spot they hadn't had success, that's between the tackles.
And one thing they did is now the Tigers are getting off their blocks. Initially, they wasn't getting on their blocks too well, but right there, no gain for the Panthers. A little confidence builder for that Tiger defense right there.
Aaron Otter goes down on the sideline. Aaron, you looking at him? How's the size matchup between the two teams?
Well, the Tigers have a much big advantage on the defensive line, on both sides of the line, really and defensive. Otherwise, they kind of go standing, pushing each other around. There's a big gap there.
Wow.
And a horse collar.
Yep. Tell you what, it's the horse collar or a touchdown. There was no in between.
By's able to get the horse collar on him, but that'll be another 15 yards on him.
Yeah, it seemed like them off-tackle runs where they punch it outside has been trouble for the Tigers.
That's been their bread and butter.
They'll add 15 yards to the end of the run. That'll move them all the way up to the 42-yard line.
Yep. Bennett and Morris been doing the workouts, but still you got to give credit to that offensive line.
Look at the job Gage Toops is doing, sitting in that fullback spot, not getting his name called a lot, but he's the one clearing the room.
He's the kick-out man, and they just did right there.
Wilkerson able to get on first and bring him down.
You know, Berwick game plan was just to actually seem like here, just to run the football on the Tigers between those tackles.
We're inside a minute here in the first quarter, an entertaining first quarter of play. Berwick hadn't punted yet. They've got turned away on a 4th down on their last possession. 2nd down, back to Marsh. Nothing to the left. He turns it right upfield, and that decision got him the 1st down.
Now, what you see with that defense for the Tigers, you often have one big deep safety back there. Everybody pretty much is stacked within the within 5 yards, Boo. When Morris and Bennett has been breaking out, that's why they've been getting the big runs, because they have one man in the back, and that's it.
1st down and 10, inside 10 seconds. Direct snap to Bennett. Bennett keeps it himself, tries to get through the first layer of tackles. Manages to get past the 45-yard line, and that'll do it here in the first quarter. The Panthers will have it second down when we come back in a 7-7 ball game. Our sponsor tonight, Henry Bowler Grange, the next senator for District 21. Unmatched experience, proven leadership to represent all of District 21. Stazione, get our Stazione app or order one of our mouth-watering po' boys online at StazioneDeli.com. Stazione, are you hungry yet? Bayou Bend Fitness Center, 1097 Northwest Boulevard in Franklin. A healthier you begins at Bayou Bend. Poodoo Sports Bar, Morgan City's #1 party spot, and your steak night hookup every Wednesday night. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile, serving Morgan City since 1968. Morgan City Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Pelican Companies of America, your one-stop spot for all your rental needs. 385-312-5509. Oshner Health of St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Extreme Daiquiris, where the drive-thru is always open and the drinks are always cold. Universe Street in Bayou Vista. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late, delivery through DoorDash. And Allen's Communication, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335. And we're back to the second quarter, and it'll start with a flag. Clarence, you look at the stats here in the first quarter. Berwick, 140 yards offense, all of it on the ground. And you look at the Morgan City offense, 110 yards, and most of that in the air.
Pretty good for the Tigers. You know, that opportunity passed himself up in the first quarter. They, right at the goal line, didn't get it in, but Tigers still in this game.
Second down, 11. Bennett takes it himself off tackle, nothing there, turns it back inside, runs through two tackles, slips another. Now he's on the loose, 25-20, stays on his feet. He'll go in, touchdown. That's a 51-yard run by Bennett. And I think we call that running mean.
Yes, he just ran very mean. Directly from the snap after he got past the line of scrimmage, it just was all Bennett after that. And one Tiger defender left, and he just stiffed on him. And just add to those stats that you just spoke about for the Berwick Panthers.
Morris in for the PAT. That kick is up, and that kick is good. 11:48 to go here, just underway in the second quarter, and Berwick has reestablished the lead, 14-7.
It's called bread and butter, offensive line. Morris, number 8, number 25, Bennett.
Yeah, the key defensively for the Tigers is you got to get these guys in the first 5 yards, because if they get in the open field, they've proven hard to bring down.
And you're also seeing, Boo, with Morgan City defense, if they could get 3 and out, that's pretty much going to save them. But if they get on those long drives like that, it just wears them out.
Now you look at the Tiger passing game, and what is Berwick going to do to counteract that?
Well, the basic thing is they've been playing man-to-man. If those safeties get over the top, they can stop it. But if they don't, it's going to continue to be Mancuso show. Only thing is Morgan City can't get too greedy. So, you know, if Berwick on the other side of their defense make those adjustments as well, we'll see.
Turned out to be a pretty good night for high school football here. Labor Day weekend, Shrimp and Petroleum Festival in full swing.
Couldn't be a better night, Boo.
Kick down to the 20. Dugas has it, running room again, crosses the 50, 45, and finally brought down at the 40-yard line. And one thing the Tigers have been blessed with is good field position.
Excellent field position on every possession if they particularly had. Tell you what, that helps them get Once again, the Mancuso.
Yeah, 40-yard return by Dugas.
Dugas, one of those seniors.
Yep.
Didn't see it. It was on the far side over there, boo.
Way on the other side.
Wow.
You talking about a play that's running to this side hash, and the flag is on the other side hash with nothing to do with the actual play, and they get a hold.
And
that's unusual.
That's very unusual because the play came this way, so you see it on the backside. It wasn't no need for that on whoever that was on the other side. But
so much for the good field position.
Yeah. One thing we did see, those big plays by Mancuso. See if the Tigers don't try to get too greedy.
Kojo take it off tackle, nothing there, bounces it outside. Wow. A lot of white jerseys chasing him down, and you got 3 Berwick Panthers.
Excellent pursuit by the Berwick defense right there.
Morris and Toops.
You can see if Kojo could get to that outside with a little speed, he can make something happen. But once again, just excellent pursuit by the Berwick defense.
Second down and 10. 11 minutes on the clock. 14-7 our score. Bourgeois on this carry. Has room on the outside. Has a block. Big lineman down the field clearing the way.
Wow.
Zuniga, offensive lineman, 10, 15 yards down the field, leading the way. You got to give him credit there. Good hustle.
I tell you what, a secondary guy like me, you do not want to see the one of the big guys get past to that third level. No. You get out the way, boo.
And that's why he got a gain of 17 yards and a first down.
Play took time to develop. Running back followed his blocking.
Low snap, picked up by Mancuso. Take a shot. Cross the middle, has a receiver. That's Bourgeois. He's in the open down at the 20. And a nice strike by Mancuso, who's putting on a show tonight.
Hey, I tell you what. Just a seam route by Bourgeois. Excellent catch. Once again, Berwick in one-on-one coverage, boo. They got to make some adjustments. Big first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, difference in is the velocity that Mancuso's throwing with. Too many times in high school, they just try to get it to the receiver. That gives the defense a chance to recover. You're not recovering from a bullet like that. Had 2 guys he could have hit. He had the seam route. He had the outside guy over the top. Either way, he was going to be successful, and a great catch by Bourgeois and a first down for the Tigers. Little inside reverse. Little razzle-dazzle. Took a little time to develop. Torres will get back to the line of scrimmage, second down.
A lot of things going on in that backfield.
Look like a hot potato.
It takes time for that to develop. But going back to Mancuso, last year we seen him slinging the ball, boo. A lot of times down the field, just didn't have those receivers.
He didn't have the time to sling the ball.
Exactly. So now he's getting that time by that big offensive line, and a little the receivers are a little bit more mature this year. So
making a catch.
Good job by the Tigers thus far.
Kojo Yalone back, single coverage on the right. He looks left, nothing there. Mancuso trying to find a receiver. He decided to keep it himself. That was a smart thing to do. Got half of what he needed, and it brings up a manageable third down.
And that's what you want in a situation we want to be in. Once again, another confidence builder. See what the play call going to be here.
I can tell you what it's not going to be. Quarterback sneak.
I don't think so. See the Berwick defense getting kind of winded here a little bit. Unusual drive for the Tigers.
Tigers got 2 downs to get a first. They'd like to get it here. Flag on the play. Tigers take a timeout. Coach Trago knows the importance of this play and wants to talk about it.
Matter of adjustments here, Boo.
Aaron's getting a good field view of that passing game, and it looks impressive from here. Aaron, how's it look down there?
Looking pretty good from here. I tell you, what the people I'm most impressed with is how the Tiger offensive line have picked up their play, especially their pass protection, and given the running backs and the plays behind it chance to get outside. They're still not opening up big holes in the middle, but it seems like they found out they're going to find their success on their sweeps and passing the ball game, and the offensive line has been able to protect them for those types of plays so far.
And you got to be impressed with the Tiger receivers, showing a lot of speed, but more importantly, some good hands.
And, as a quarterback like you were, you make sure that you throw it to a receiver, he's definitely going to catch it, so you continue to build confidence, correct?
You're absolutely right. I didn't throw like that, though. He's got some spin on it. 3rd down and 4, they'll call it for the Tigers.
Like
pressure on Mancandum, looks more like a busted play, and that'll cost the Tigers some yards and bring up 4th down and long.
2-5 on the defensive side. It's Bennett.
Watching Gomez kick during the pregame, this is right at the borderline of what he's capable of, but it looks like Traeger will leave the offense on.
He's going to leave him out there and get an opportunity to see if he get one-on-ones once again. Berwick been on a 1-on-1 situation on the outside. See if he get Buys or Bourgeois or Wilkerson.
Got 1-on-1 at the top of the screen. Give him a shot.
There you got
it. Pass, beat him at the line of scrimmage. Now he stops his route.
Got it.
He'll go deep to the corner, and a nice defensive play. Bourgeois had it for a second and then knocked out of his hands for an incomplete pass. There is a flag on the play on the near side.
They may give him holding. I had a lot of holding on the receivers, so. Yeah. Took some time to develop, but you've seen the holding. It's rather hard to play it at outside receivers like that. If you got 2 safeties over the top, Boo, just drop in zone.
But you looked at the top of the screen. Dugas had beat his man initially at the line of scrimmage. You thought if he just goes for the corner, he's going to get the ball, but then he cut his right off short, and that left Mancuso in a scramble. You won't get the automatic 1st down, but you'll make it a little bit closer.
See what the play call going to be. See what Coach Traeger and them going to draw up here.
So they've been turned away on 4th and 1 already. Now we got 4th and 2. Mancuso calls for the football. They'll go end around. Bourgeois cuts it up the middle. Looks like he'll have enough for a 1st down. It was awful crowded in there, but he found a spot to get down.
Just fouling the blocking. Little delay blocking it inside and just able to cut it forward to get the 1st down. So, good job by the Tigers. Look, confidence builder right there for the Tigers.
1st down and goal from the 7. Even though you got guys playing both ways, offensive side of the ball, at least you can control on the pace.
No doubt.
End around again to Bourgeois, off tackle, runs into a crowd, still keeps his legs moving. He'll get the forward lean again inside the 1-yard line.
And now what you have on that defensive line, you got Bennett, who's been at quarterback and been the running quarterback, get kind of winded. Look like they're trying to take him out. Take him out now. Get him a break.
I know I'm not going to challenge him right over center. But again, inside the 1 2nd down. I wouldn't be surprised if they come back with the identical play to Bourgeois once again. This time they'll fake it to him. Mancuso keeps it, touchdown.
Good call.
Gave him the same look, fooled the defense. Mancuso takes it in untouched.
Tell you what, very impressive drive by the Tigers. That's, I'm quite sure, 11 plays. Tigers able to show some consistency. Touchdown, Tigers.
On the extra point, number 14, Iro Dolbeck.
Torres will put it on the tee for Gomez, who's perfect on the night. Easy money right there for Gomez. It's through the uprights, and with 6:19 to go here in the second quarter, a 10-play, 77-yard drive for the Tigers, and we're back all knotted up at 14.
Tell you what, good exciting game, Boo. I've been enjoying this. Mad of adjustments. Tigers in that first quarter couldn't run the ball. Adjusted, started throwing the ball. Now Berwick needs to make theirs adjustments. So I tell you what, tied ball game now.
Aaron's down on the sideline there. When I dreamed about this game and how it was going to work out, I really didn't think about this. The Morgan City Tigers in an aerial assault against a Berwick ball club who last week, this defense was stymied the opponent.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, both teams played good defense last weekend, and their both offenses struggled. So at 14-14 here in the first half, that matches what they scored in the whole jamboree the previous week. So Morgan City's really, I've been impressed with their drives. I didn't think they'd be able to sustain long drives like they have tonight, but they've taken advantage of the big plays and then kept the momentum and scored the 2 touchdowns. So good job by both teams, and we're getting a heck of a football game here tonight.
Week 1 rivalry game. Morgan City and Berwick, always nice to be out here. Good crowd, both sides. Bands are active, cheerleaders, dance team. Everyone's here, all the pomp and circumstance.
Like you said, late crowd, but I tell you what, they came in.
Keep an eye on Luke Nini. He's a headhunter on this special teams. Where's number 87? This ball gets through into the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Gomez, good kick. One of the soccer guys from Morgan City High.
So, Clarence, looking at the Berwick offense here in the first half, their success has been when they get those big backs on the outside one-on-one.
Yeah, seeing that Bennett, that last series, Bennett pretty much was in 7 to 8 plays. Now he's going to put the ball back in his hands. See how he's going to hand off to number 8, Morris, who's been doing the dirty work with him.
They've been a two-headed monster for sure.
Yeah.
They stand alongside each other. That way you don't know who they're going to snap it to. This time Bennett, they'll hand off to Morris. Fake it. Nope, Bennett keeps it himself. Good hard running up the middle for a gain of 11.
Seemed like he went and got that little refresher right there. Pick up the big first down once again for the Panthers. Looked like pretty much went out through the line of scrimmage untouched.
Good ball fake. I'm over here chasing the other guy. So you can imagine what the defense has to deal with.
One thing with that offense, you got to read your reads.
Yeah, Bennett's has 7 carries, 144 yards here in the first half. He'll keep it again, up the middle, fighting tackles. First guy didn't bring him down. Finally, good hard hit, gets him going the other direction. That'll help. Gain of 5 yards.
With a running back like Bennett, if you've been tackling for the first 2 quarters, you get kind of lackadaisical with a big guy like that. He's usually can bust one out there really quick.
Yeah, you don't normally knock the door down on the first hit.
Not on the first hit. You got to wrap him up.
Carter Whipple split to the near side. Bennett will take the snap. He'll hand it off to Morris. Wilkerson wraps him up, said that's enough. He'll bring him down, short gain, bring up 3rd down. Big 3rd down here for the Tiger defense.
Got to show up right here. Get off the field. Still with 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Tigers can get that ball back. Oddly enough, you can say they can try to get a scoring opportunity as they throw the ball much more now here in the second quarter.
Tigers sold out on the run. Everybody's at the line of scrimmage. Hand off to Morrison at the heading outside.
Ah,
They'll bring him down at the line of scrimmage. No gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. Torres slowly get up
it's going to be interesting.
after making a nice tackle on the outside.
See if Coach Walker going to keep him out there and go for it.
Risky maneuver. Great if it works, bad if it don't.
Got a lot of confidence in his guys.
Well, they've not shown the ability to throw the football yet here tonight, so take a pick. It's going to be Bennett or it's going to be Morris.
1 out to 2.
They're going to let the play clock run out. Now they'll call a timeout and talk about a crucial play here in the first half with 3:49 remaining as we're all tied up. This game wouldn't be possible without our longtime sponsors, A.J. Dolman, Chrysler Dodge, Jeep Ram, and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick has been with us as long as I can remember. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Another big supporter of high school athletics throughout all the schools here in St. Mary Parish. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish in the marine industry since 1948. Conrad wishes all of the local teams good luck this year. Lapco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Lapco. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, low down payment, home loan options in the best in mobile banking. 4th down here for the Berwick Panthers. Bennett takes the snap. He'll keep it himself. Great play fake. He'll have enough on 1st down. He could have more. They'll bring him down at the 50. Boy, and he rode Morris a long time.
Rode him all the way, and the Tiger defender not able to capitalize. Bennett able to get that 1st down. Nothing fancy about it. That's been the show all night.
That's where you make your money as a head coach. You know, half the fans say, "What are you doing? What are you doing? We're on our own territory." And then when they make it, hey, yeah, good call. Good call. I'd have done it myself.
A lot of confidence by Coach Walker.
Coach Walker knows 14's not going to win the game.
Nah.
1st down and 10. And Bennett has been the workload for the Panthers tonight. He's free again, 35-30, puts his head down as Bourgeois brings him down, but Bennett said, that's far enough for me. I'm going to make Bourgeois pay the price for this tackle.
You know, when you're a defensive back, he's running down the field, and their turnaround number 25 is right in your face. Good job by Bourgeois to make the tackle.
Bennett's on his way to 200 yards here in the first half.
Easy. This has been the game plan from Berwick since the conception of the game.
Game clock continues to roll. 1st down and 10. No hesitation. Bennett takes it and runs right into the arms.
Should have been a crack block up there at the top.
Seth Hepler wraps him up. No sense of urgency from the Panthers. Still has 2 minutes to work with. A couple timeouts in the pocket. Bennett has carried the last few times. This time, he'll keep it himself after a play fake. And the Tigers are holding up pretty good right there. They're taking big hits. They're on the wrong end of the contact, but they are getting him down.
They tackle him for sure. He's not getting those. Once again, you keep seeing 2-5 like that, Boo. You want a break, but outstanding job by the Tigers right now, bringing that 3rd down situation here.
Bennett goes out for a break. A well-deserved. Morris along with Sampe now in the backfield. The entire offense has been on the ground tonight. 3rd down. They'll go to Sampe, off tackle, slips the 1st tackle, backs up, close to 1st down yardage. Tigers had him. Sampe wouldn't go down, and he crosses the 20, and that puts him right at the 1st down marker.
Got to make those short tackles right there. Would have been a longer 4th down situation, but Sanpete able to fall forward.
If you look at the clock and how many yards they're gaining per play, they're going to need to bust something a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah.
Bobble snap. Morris keeps it himself. They'll wrap him up again, and it doesn't look like he got it.
Let's see if the Tigers are able to capitalize here.
They're already signaling the Tiger defense has stood. So each team has made crucial plays on 4th down.
Tigers bend but didn't break right there. Berwick had a lot of confidence. Took Bennett out the game. Boo. Looked like a little difference right there. Tigers 1st and 10.
We'll see how aggressive the Tigers want to be right here with just 48 seconds on the clock and a tie score. They got a quarterback with an arm, but you sure don't want to give away a cheap one. You just had a great 4th down stop. Back to pass, Mancuso. He'll take a shot deep on the outside. A little far and incomplete. Luke Tarver in the back pocket of Bias.
One-on-one cover on the outside. Outstanding job by number 4, Tarver. Did a good job just fading to the outside.
You know what you got to think about right here, we've already seen a punt attempt from Morgan City. So you don't want to put yourself in position of having to punt. So a clock stoppage is probably not what you want right here.
Timeout.
Tigers will take a timeout. Think about it.
Tell you what, Boo, we talked about that offensive line here in the 2nd quarter. They've done an outstanding job of giving Mancuso a little time and also on the running plays as well. So young guys look like they settling down into the football game now.
Between the two offenses, Morgan City Tiger offense a little more balanced with run and pass. Berwick predominant run, but when the run is as good as that, you don't need anything else.
You don't need to do it at all.
Difference in the game right now, each team had a key 4th down stop. Other than that, evenly matched and a good game for the fans to watch.
Well, you could see also, most importantly, is the defensive, the confidence for Morgan City offense and defense. You see the difference. Berwick on the other side just kind of flattening out a little bit here in the second quarter, excuse me.
Second down and 10. Good snap, time to throw it. Now they'll flush him out. Mancuso looking for room, has a receiver. That's Torres and just overshoots him. Had room to run if he could have got it down. Mancuso running for his life. And now it's 3rd down and 10.
Just a little football IQ, Boo. When you see your quarterback running like that, the receivers downfield just got to come back to the ball. Make those adjustments.
You know, when you're standing still throwing it, you can kind of gauge where the ball's going, but when you're running towards the line and throwing it, it's
a little bit different, huh?
Yeah, it seems to always go a little further than you anticipate. Now we have a 3rd down. Still 36 ticks on the clock. This time the Tigers will keep it on the ground to Bourgeois. Bourgeois stood up and brought down, and let's see if Berwick will use a timeout. It would make sense.
Which he did.
Force the Tigers to have to punt it.
Which Coach Walker did.
So that offensive possession took about 30 seconds.
You know, once again, trying to get the ball downfield. Situation is got to get the snap back. Seen initially on that 1st quarter, that snap that Morgan City did in the 1st quarter didn't go too far. Match back, the ball rolled to the actual kicker.
14-14 our score. We knew coming in Berwick had lost a lot from last year. They were kind of getting some young guys, some experience. Tigers were young last year. They're starting to get a little older. And now the Tigers leave their offense on the field. Back to pass, Mancuso. He'll take a shot deep. Looking for Tarver, a little bit of pushing and shoving and incomplete. And it looks like a flag's going to come down, and if I had to guess, it'll be against the Tigers. Just kind of wondering right there, you're deep in your own territory, 14-14. You take a shot for it right there. I don't know if that's because
it's all against the offense.
Yeah, he was pushing his way down the field. But you wonder if the decision right there is you had a little more confidence in a fourth down attempt than you did your special teams.
Exactly, and that is the case that I was trying to make about the punter. But Tigers turn over here, and the opportunity right now, you're definitely going to see if he's going to get in 2-5 hands. Another scoring opportunity for the Panthers.
I know a lot of football nowadays done with analytics, but I can guarantee you that wasn't that wasn't on the sheet.
Not.
Now you got 25 coming back wrestling.
So you had a 1-second play right there, so that left 18 seconds, and now the Berwick Panthers has second chance to get something here before half. They stand at their 22-yard line. Bennett got a good rest. He's back in the game. Rolling right, looking to throw, nothing there. Keats and himself, he's brought down. As the clock continues to run.
Trying to set up.
They'll get a snap off and spike it, and they'll have one more play remaining before halftime. That's a good thing about playing at home. He spiked it with about 2 seconds left, but the home clock keeps on rolling, and I don't blame him.
No doubt.
Twenty 2.0 on the clock, 14-14 outscored. This should be the last play, barring a penalty here in the first half. Bennett, a low snap, back to pass. He'll take a shot, throw it deep in the end zone, into coverage, and bat it away. Good job defensively for the Tigers, and that's how the first half will end. A back-and-forth game between the Panthers and the Tigers, just like we like it. They'll go to the dressing room to talk about it. We'll come back with second half action here from Tiger Stadium. We off on it?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To start your halftime entertainment, the Morgan City High School Fancy Dancers under the direction of Miss Courtney Mathern and the Berwick Top Cats under the direction of Miss Lauren Mott will do a joint performance tonight to Disco Mix. And now, the Morgan City High School Mighty Tiger Band will take the field to perform a portion of their 2023 marching show of Sand and Stone. The Mighty Tiger Band is under the field direction of Senior Drum Major Lillian Berry and Junior Drum Major Jacqueline Zavala. Soloists tonight include Riley Jackson and Jacqueline Zavala. Drum Major, is your band ready? You may now take the field for your performance.
ready for roll off?
And welcome back to Tiger Stadium for the second half of our opening game of the season between the Tigers of Morgan City and the Berwick Panthers. 14-14 our score in a very entertaining first half of football. Joining me as always in the booth, Clarence Robinson. Robinson, your assessment of the first half.
Tell you what, outstanding. The Tigers started off rather sore in the first quarter. Not running the ball rather well, but then got in the second quarter. The outstanding Tigers started slinging the ball everywhere. Mancuso and the receivers did an outstanding job. Berwick came out like fire starters and running the ball, but then in the second quarter, Tigers defense came up rather stellar, bringing up a 14-14 game.
Aaron ought to go down on the sideline. Aaron, what's the expectations here in the second half?
Boy, I can't see too many things changing differently. Both teams played good first half. 14-14 tie. We got us a heck of a football game. I don't see any reason for things to change very much here in the second half, but we'll have to wait and see just who's going to control that line of scrimmage, because that's who will win this ball game.
Figure which side's going to wear down first. Berwick running game, is they going to be able to get to the Berwick defense, wear them down, or is it going to be vice versa?
Right. At halftime is a matter of adjustment, seeing exactly what Berwick made of adjustments with. That's Coach Walker, and see where Coach Tragel's coming with. A lot of confidence building for those Tigers, though.
And the second half is underway. This kick will get out of bounds.
Gomez's kick sails out of bounds. That'll give the Panthers the ball.
Looks like the Panthers may want to accept that penalty. So explosive plays have been the difference. Berwick with some explosive running plays. The Tigers of Morgan City through the air. Their second half stats tells the tale. 8 first downs for Berwick against 7 for Morgan City. 249-yard rushing for Berwick. 130-yard passing for Morgan City. No turnovers, no points off turnovers, and penalties at a minimum. So a good, clean football game here for a Week 1 game.
Very clean.
Bennett will keep it himself again. Slips 2 tackles, stays on his feet. Hard to bring down, and finally the Tigers get him down after a gain of 5.
You look like Bennett was going to have a run for a loss right there, but we were able to capitalize. Just some extra effort right there.
Clarence, a lot of times in Week 1 you see a lot of penalties. Morgan City just 2 penalties for 25 yards, and Berwick just 3 for 20.
That shows you a lot of discipline on both sides of the ball for these teams.
2 well-coached ball clubs. Second down has been the Bennett show. Bounces off a tackle, turns away.
Yeah,
there's a flag on the play, takes it inside the 35.
Yep, that will be coming back.
A possible blindside block against the Panthers.
When it opens up like that, you know exactly some type of a situation happened like that. It was right on the shoulder, but they still will call that boot.
Yeah, by that time he was already gone. Really didn't help him get any extra yards, but it sure did take that yards away. So just when we bragged about the lack of penalties, we open up with a penalty.
You know, when you see those opportunities, you know, you can't do it, but, you know, you're just saying, you don't want to be on the film saying I didn't make the block.
Second down and 5 for the Panthers. Bennett again, direct snap off tackle.
Good job right there.
First to get there, Robert Blanchard gets a good bear hug on him, waits for his friends and brings him down.
Blanchard at that defensive end spot just stood his defender up for the Panthers. Wait for the cavalry to come to the help.
Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline with an injury update.
All right, guys, I saw one of the Morgan City offensive and defensive linemen, Maddox Torres, and he had his shoulder pads off, so I asked him if he got hurt, and he said he was having chest pains, so they decided to pull him out of the game. So I asked him if he was going to the emergency room after the game. He said no, he just he's not going to play anymore tonight, so that's where we stand with that.
Yeah, safety first, but a costly miss for the Tigers as Torres was making his presence known here tonight.
Well, yeah, you know, when sometimes that situation is a little dehydration would make you feel that same type of way. So still got to continue to hydrate. Still been rather hot earlier today. So hopefully it'll be okay.
First down, Panthers. Just underway here in the second quarter. A flag on the play. They'll call it a delay of game. That seemed awful quick.
Delay of game by the Panthers. That'll back up.
Speaking about penalties, and now you're starting here in the third quarter.
Yeah, you get away from just being able to grind it 5-6 yards at a time. Now you're first and 15, so you're dependent upon a big play from the running game.
Knowing the passing has been null and void pretty much for the Panthers.
Panthers trying to spread them out. 4 receivers set. They'll go direct snap to Bennett again.
Good job.
Bennett on the carry.
How low can you go as Bourgeois chops him down after a gain of 3?
Good job by the Tigers once again.
At 11.
Showing up at the line of scrimmage right there.
Yeah, with the ability of Bennett to get off the first tackler, it takes a lot of white hats on the spot to make sure they get him down. Bennett has crossed the 200-yard mark here tonight. That's the season for most. Second down, we'll call it 12. They'll throw it, pop pass. Has a wide open receiver, takes the big hit, but he brings it in.
42.
Gage Toops finds himself wide open in the middle.
You talked about Bennett going over 200. Now he got positive yards on the passing play right there. Toops at that up back spot just slipped off the line of scrimmage, just ran up the field, and he did a oopsie daisy on the pass play. Big first down for the Panthers.
21-yard gain, and when you run that much, that's the play that's going to be open for you.
That's over-aggressiveness by the actual Tigers.
First down and 10. Panthers on the move. Marsh will take the carry. Torres back in the game, making the tackle.
A solid tackle by Torres right there.
Tigers trying to rotate some interior linemen, trying to keep them fresh. Second down and 7. Berwick trying to get the momentum back in this one. They started off like gangbusters, but Morgan City has come roaring back Now they're each taking blows. 14-14 here in the third.
The announcer say Torres.
Big play
Morris
right there.
runs into Wilkerson and down for a loss.
Looks like Morris kind of planted his foot right there. And
Here's our first cramp of the night. See that a lot on humid nights early in the season.
Hey, water.
good job by the Tigers right there.
Morris has a 4-yard loss. Wilkerson just blew that play up. Now not really in position. Behind the sticks is Berwick.
Seen that pop pass by Bennett. Able to hook up with Toops.
Good chance to continue our sponsorship. Call out GandJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check out our website, delivery options from our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Henry Bo LaGrange, the next senator for District 21, unmatched experience, proven leadership to represent all of District 21. And Stazione, get your Stazione app, order one of our mouth-watering po' boys online at StazioneDeli.com. 3rd down and 12 for the Panthers. Back to passes. Bennett, nothing there. Puts it down. There's the Tigers. A lot of white hats on the spot, and they'll bring him down.
Good job by the Tigers interior line right there.
Another 4th down decision for the Tigers. Well, actually for the Panthers. And another cramp, this time on the Tigers sideline.
Like bias out there possibly. Yep.
Clarence, looking at these 4th down opportunities, both coaches have gambled and kept their offense on the field.
Yeah. And each of them on that opportunities trying to make their guys know that they've been having some plots trying to slip out. But Bennett, you know, the last opportunity that he had, threw it up for Toops.
Yeah.
Tigers been doing a much better job on the run situation now.
Drawback for the Panthers, just real lack of a passing game right now. Their quarterback injured. So they're more of a running team. And 4th and 11, 4th and 12 with the run game is a little bit more difficult than being able to throw it down the field.
No doubt.
So the Tiger defense trying to bend without breaking and get this ball back.
Be a valuable loss if Byes can't get back into the game for the Tigers. He's been helping on that offensive side of the ball for the Tigers.
Bayou Bend Fitness Center, 1097 Northwest Boulevard in Franklin. A healthier you begins at the Bayou. Poodoo Sports Bar, Morgan City's #1 party spot, and your location for steak night. Hook up every Wednesday at Poodoo's. Big 4th down here for the Panthers. They'll take a shot deep. Well covered, intercepted. A better choice would have been knock it down. He makes the interception, gets on the stats, but the Tigers will have to take possession inside the 5.
The freshman, Garen Hayes, at that corner spot, stepped in for Byes. Panthers trying to take advantage of the freshman.
You can't knock the effort. And when that ball's coming myself, I'm looking for the stat too. I'm going to pick it off. But
No doubt.
The better play would have been just to knock it down and take the ball at the 35.
Freshman jitters, you know.
Yeah, just entered the game. And after a pretty injury-free first half, the cramps have started to appear here in the second half.
Be totally frank with you, Boo. I did watch at halftime. Not too many of both of the teams didn't do too much stretching at all. So, you know, once they felt it cooled down, that's the worst time you could have it. And it's really biting both teams right now.
I personally never experienced any cramps before because I don't have much calves.
I don't feel too good, buddy.
There you go.
And you really can't recover after you have the first one. It's hard to get back in the flow of things.
Tigers will have to go the distance here. They picked it off, but now they have it inside the 5-yard line. Mancuso coming off an outstanding first half. They'll go on the ground. Bourgeois, nothing inside. Scooting.
Good.
Had a blocker
pursuit.
in front of him, but too much pursuit from the Panther defense.
Excellent pursuit by the Panthers. Just strung it here to the near side. Thought Bourgeois was just able to make a cut once he got the ball.
Second down after a short gain.
This is where that running game would really be coming in handy, but see what the Tigers call here.
They'll throw it back in the pocket, take a shot deep again, has a receiver on the outside, well covered. Little hand combat, didn't see much, but they'll throw the flag. And that's going to be a call against the Panthers. You see a lot of hand fighting nowadays at all levels that go uncalled.
It depends on how you feel about it, but Sampe had good coverage out there on the corner. But 15 yards right there.
And actually had position. He's on the inside. The Tigers will take it, no doubt about that. Get them out the shadows of the end zone. And it'll give them a first down. So the Tigers keep taking their shots down the field, and it's paying off.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Boday's getting a lot of confidence in throwing the football. And now these receivers get some receptions. Now they want the ball themselves.
Tiger marching band trying to fire up this crowd. A good crowd entertained with a good football game here tonight. First down and 10 Tigers. Mancuso back to pass, 4-man rush. Now they'll bring some pressure. Looking for Bourgeois on the side. That time it looked like the defender got there early, and this time no call. So last time out I thought, wait, that wasn't in a pass interference. This time I thought it was. A little inconsistency.
Right. It's not. It wasn't the same thing. Tigers are isolating all those defensive backs for Berwick now. Now you're making the safeties in the slot go in one-on-one situations as well. So
second down, they'll go to Toops. Toops scrambling, trying to get to the outside. Turns on the speed, crossed the 30, hit hard and brought down near first down yardage.
Torres able to take the direct snap, pick up positive yards right there for the Tigers.
He'll be just short first down yardage, bring up third down.
See if the Tigers going to try to stick with the run.
He'll have to hurry. Play clock inside 5 seconds. Mancuso needs to be aware, and he is. Fakes the handoff. Really didn't get a good grip on the football. He was looking for Booty. Just didn't get it to him. That'll bring up fourth down.
That direct handoff to Kojo would have did them some good. We should have picked up a first down, but bring up a punt situation for the Tigers.
Tigers trying to flip field position here. But the interchange right here, if you're just watching, is kind of slow. You know, the play clock's running down.
Right.
There's no sense of urgency. People walking on the field, and that puts you in a bad spot.
See if Gomez can get this kick off if the ball can get back to him.
They'll have to call a timeout. The actual play clock had run to 0, no flag. Now the Tiger coaching staff calls a timeout, saves that 5 yards. But it all started with the lack of hustle to get on the field.
You said it. So timely.
By the time they got on the field, you were already down to 10 seconds. Let's go down on the field to Aaron Ortego. Aaron?
Yeah. Hey, actually, guys, I have a question. I noticed Mancuso was on the field for the punt team. Is that normal for the Tigers to have your starting quarterback as your last protector in the backfield?
Yeah, we saw him there on the first punt attempt,
Right.
and as an up back.
Okay, I guess that's in case they want to try something one day. He's already out there.
Sounds like a winner.
Yeah.
He is a big up back, though, if he is.
4th down and 2. They'll fake it. That's why he's in there. And his fake is no good. They give it to Hepler on the trick play, and Berwick is ready. Gage Toops cleans him up.
Miss Aaron gave a dead giveaway right there for the Panthers. Able to capitalize and turnover right there by the Panthers.
You know, I'm only thinking right there, Clarence, you know, we like to call it like we see it. In a 14-14 game, you're not desperate.
You're not.
right here, you're in the ball game. There's no need for a trick play, change field position.
Just.
First down and 10 Panthers. They're blessed with good field position again. Let's see if they can cash in. They'll go to Bennett. He's been the workhorse. Across the 25-20, chopped down inside the 20 and a late flag. That'll be a hold against Berwick.
Hayes able to come up to make the tackle from that corner spot.
Yeah, Berwick has negated a few big plays with penalties here in the second half. What was a good, clean first half. Now Berwick has 7 penalties for 60 yards. And the effect is a lot more than that because a couple of them took away some big, long runs.
So true, Boo.
Now it's first down and 17. Bennett trying to get outside. And he's not going to outrun Thomas Carter for sure, as Carter brings him down.
And one thing that I can see now, Boo, Morgan State's doing an outstanding job. Those defensive ends are staying in contact and waiting for the pursuit to come in.
Well, we're at a point right now, if I'm a Morgan City Tiger, I'm tackling Bennett. He's carrying the ball 95% of the time.
He's the man.
If somebody else is going to beat me, good for them. Second down, Morris, the lone back onside Bennett. They'll give it to Morris here. Nothing inside, so he bounces it out.
Good job by the Tigers right there.
Tigers are starting to control the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Flagging the Panther down as well now. Flag number 8, that was Morris. Cramping up as well.
Another cramp for the Berwick Panthers.
Bennett cramping up. A lot of people cramping up, buddy.
Clarence, you know what happens during Shrimp Festival weekend. Head on over to Danny's Fried Chicken. It'll make you smile, serving Morgan City since 1968. Morgan City Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Pelican Companies of America, your one-stop spot for all your rental needs. Oshner St. Mary. Quality health care close to home. Extreme Daiquiris, where the drive-thru is always open and the drinks are always cold, on Universe Street in Bayou Vista. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late. Delivery through DoorDash is always available. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335. And all of these sponsors are much appreciated, giving our high school teams an opportunity to get their games on the air.
Thank you to our sponsors.
Third down at 15. Bennett has been the workhorse. He'll keep it again. This time Wilkerson had him, couldn't hang on, and finally brought down, and that's what happened. Good team defense by the Tigers.
Excellent pursuit by the Tigers. Bring up a 4th down situation for the Panthers.
Wilkerson lucky he didn't hang on because
Thought it was
had a horse collar in the making.
Tell you what confidence building that has been for the Tigers from that first quarter to now in this third quarter. Tigers defense have been doing an outstanding job.
And another 4th down attempt. Bennett calls for the football. He throws it to the outside. Almost intercepted. It's batted away. Griffin had his hand on it with a lot of room in front of him.
Oh, man, if he would have got that, that was going the other way.
An injury update on the sideline with Aaron Artigo. Aaron, take it away.
All right, guys, a couple plays ago, number 1 for the Tigers, Anthony Bourgeois, came off the field holding his right wrist. And the trainers have been checking on him ever since then. They're still looking at the right wrist. A couple of the coaches have come over and talked to him also. So I'll try to get you more information later, but he's still being looked at right now.
Yeah, Bourgeois, a leader on this Tiger team, both sides of the ball. Hopefully they get him back in. 1st down and 10. Mancuso stands tall in the pocket. Has a receiver. Nice adjustment. Nice catch.
And speed.
In the open goes Booty down to the 40-yard line. And that time Booty made a nice adjustment to bring it in.
Just an out route right there. Booty able to get the reception, and then after that, there's a little speed rate. I like to see Booty run. A lot of speed, a lot of quickness right there. 1st down Tigers.
29-yard gain. The Tigers on the move. That'll get the band up. As the Tigers would like nothing more than get their first lead of the night.
Once again, another confidence builder right there. McCuso getting time. Credit that offensive line as well.
For a game that is going by fast. 1:45 already here in the third. 1st down and 10. Early movement. No flag.
Good run. Right?
Hand off to the outside. Hugier gets it for 2. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Another senior on this ball club.
You know, those guys that's been out there, you know, they've been through some rough times. And this by far has been, I guess, a very positive game for the Tigers to start off week 1.
Second down, Mancuso stands tall again in the pocket. Nothing there, tries to run it out. That pocket collapses quickly. Good job by the Panthers of maintaining defensive stability right there.
Without a doubt, and also good coverage down the field.
Big 3rd down for the Tigers here. Panthers rush 3. They'll play pass defense on this play. Mancuso trying to direct his receivers. Nothing there. Stands tall. Fights through a tackle. Now he'll run. Across the 35, and he'll get a flag here with a late throw.
Yeah, he'll get 15 on that one for sure.
And that was an obvious call and not a smart play by the Panther defense. No. As that'll give the Tigers a 1st down.
Panthers had everything taken care of. And that situation nullifies that. Once again, the Panthers did an outstanding job. All receivers covered downfield. Mancuso just ran it.
That'll move it all the way down to the 15-yard line inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. And that'll do it here in the third quarter. A game that is going back and forth, a stalemate here in the third, but the Tigers are knocking on the door as we begin the fourth. We'll be eagerly anticipating how this fourth quarter is going to go.
Tell you what, Morgan City doing an outstanding job. Good call in the plays, passing the plays coming in, running plays coming in. So see exactly how Coach Traeger and them going to go into this fourth quarter.
You know, anytime Mancuso drops back and has time to throw the football, he's made the Panthers pay.
Without a doubt. And what you now have is a tired defense for the Panthers that's been on the field more than expected.
Yeah, right defensive call right there. They went into more pass coverage, only rushed 3. They had him stopped. And then a late toss out of bounds, and all of a sudden, Tigers have new life for the first down.
Now you see the Panthers kind of playing back on their heels now, which should open up the running opportunity now for the Morgan City Tigers.
Bourgeois back in the game. He has been a contributor for this Tiger offense, so that's good news. And here we go, fourth quarter's underway. First down and 10 Tigers. They'll go right to Bourgeois. Bourgeois off tackle. He's run down behind by Toops for a very short gain. Tigers have had a little success on the run, but more times than not, they've had no success.
Feast of famine, boo.
That's the name of the game. Second down and 9. Twice in the red zone, scored once, got held up once. This is their third trip. Thrown across the middle, tipped and incomplete, and that was in a crowd. He was looking for Wilkerson, had a lot of heat on it.
Yeah.
But
throwing a slant route in the midst of about 4 defenders for the Berwick Panthers. Another cramp right there is number 4, Luke Tarver.
Yeah, you need to. Mancuso 5 of 12, 159 yards and a touchdown here on the night. Third down and 9. Tarver's going to have to come off. He's one of your better defenders out there, so you find out who replaces him and you run somebody out there and throw it.
You know, just think about this hydration stuff, Boo. You know, you try to get the guys water. It's never enough water to replenish these guys. If you're not doing it during the week, it's not going to make a difference here on Friday night. It's just wetting your mouth. And how has it been this summer? You know, you definitely have to have a lot of liquids in you.
We got an Allen's Communications high school football update. Patterson on top of West St. Mary, 2-0. In the corner it goes. The catch is good for a touchdown. There is a flag on the play. We've seen them go both ways. We'll wait for the official call. It's pass interference against Berwick. The touchdown will stand.
Once again, one-on-one coverage on the outside. Frederick from Berwick.
The Tigers have been winning the one-on-ones.
It's been
Dugas this time from Mancuso in the corner.
You know, Dugas is a guy about 6'6", 6'1", was able to get up. Big touchdown right there for the Tigers. Once again, you just see these guys, their confidence is building up at its receivers.
Gomez has been perfect on the night. He's going to try to put the PAT through. Tigers' first lead of the ball game comes with 11:05 left in the fourth quarter. These PATs are very important.
You took the words right out of my mouth, bro. This is going to be critical to snap hole in the kick.
And here we go. Gomez puts the foot into it. Line drive. And through. It's not how pretty it is. It's just got to get over and through.
Do you know who the snapper is, right? Mancuso.
Mancuso in to do the snapping. Okay. He can throw it overhead and he can throw it underhand.
I didn't want to say anything, but I just waited for the power to break up, and that is Mancuso was able to get it back. Was short person, but good job by the Tigers.
21-14 Tigers. Kind of wonder what the folks around the parish thought this score would turn out to, and I'm not sure they thought we got what we got.
I think the difference is, that passing game for the Berwick Panthers, is null and void. Mr. Bennett is tired. You've seen number 8 himself, Mara, has been taking a lot of the weight, and, is weighing on him right now. So, see what the Panthers could do with their possession.
And with the running game, the clock is going to run. So the clock is not your friend when you're down 7.
Goldman's been kicking it off and going to the end zone most of the time. So, flag on the play. So it's not going to be anything.
Yeah, the pass interference call was taken. Well, I don't understand how it was taken because the official called it. They declined the penalty, took the touchdown. So I'm not sure that's correct. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works, Clarence, but you got a penalty in the end zone.
Right.
They declined it to take the touchdown. You sure
So
don't penalize them on the kickoff. You don't get both.
And I'm quite sure nobody's going to explain that to them if they don't.
Unless there was something else that happened during the extra point.
Yeah.
I don't ever read the rule book, but I know when something doesn't smell right. I know Aaron's going to figure that call out as soon as he gets a moment.
Can't wait to hear that.
Gomez has a short field. He'll put a line drive kick out the back of the end zone. And a flag is on the play, offsides against the Tigers.
I was just about to say, why you have the guys lining up right at the T spot? It should have been at least 5 yards extra back. So the Tigers be penalized on that.
Aaron Artigo's already on that explanation. What you got for us, Aaron?
It's high school football. We've all been watching it a very, very long time, and I have learned, especially in the last few years, you just wait for the referees to make a call and say that's what it is. Because you never know. You just never know.
So what was the information you got? What's the correct
I didn't
call?
have any information. This is just what I see and what I have seen. There's no explanation.
All right, well, we'll wait for you to get the facts.
Right.
Extra 5 yards, no problem for Gomez as he kicks it out the back of the end zone. And I wouldn't say this is the last drive of the night for the Panthers, but it's a very important drive for the Panthers.
Very crucial drive right here for the Berwick Panthers. Defense been doing an outstanding job here in the third quarter, Boo. We've seen them just shut Bennett down. Typically in the first half, he was breaking past the line of scrimmage, getting 7 to 8 yards a carry. So, wow.
First down and 10. Panthers. Boy, I tell you what, the Tigers got their eye on Bennett right now.
Once again, those defensive ends.
Robert Blanchard, the seniors are starting to flex their muscle here for the Tigers.
They're doing what they're supposed to do. Those defensive ends was so critical. Actually, Bennett able to be on, Blanchard able to be on that defensive end. The pursuit coming from the inside, just helping him one outstanding job.
Bennett can't wipe his nose without 2 green jerseys on him. Second down 15 after the loss. Bennett will keep it himself again right up the middle Wilkerson has a hold on him, but it's going to take a few more guys to bring him down. He'll drag carriers for 7, and 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Panthers. Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline with an official explanation of that last penalty.
Okay. I asked the referee, and he said it wasn't pass interference. It was defensive holding. So they get the play and the penalty. So the play counts as a touchdown, and they have the option of taking the penalty on the play, on the point after, or on the kickoff.
I hear what he said, but I'd still have to question that. There you go. Morris on the carry. He has the same results, brought down after a short gain, and this Tiger defense is awful hungry here in the second half.
Good toughness right there. Another Tiger down with cramps.
Either side has a lot of numbers on the sideline. So every time one guy comes out with a cramp, that's a dink in your armor.
It's real critical, especially for that offensive line for the Berwick Panthers.
Man, 4th down and 6, deep in your own territory. I don't believe Berwick has attempted a punt yet tonight. So the question is do you try to flip the field? Or do you take your chances? But if you give the Tigers a ball with a short field and they get any kind of points, now you're really in trouble.
You know, Coach, this is a big call for Coach Walker right here.
It looks like he's sending his offense or leaving his offense on the field.
A lot of confidence in those guys that you have, but Morgan City's been doing an outstanding job in those 4th down situations.
Here's set up. Punter's in.
So, man, it's up number 25. Bennett doing it all for the Panthers tonight.
Bourgeois high snap. Bennett runs it down. He'll get a foot into it. Off the side of his foot. They won't get much out of it.
Good field position for the Tigers here.
Yeah, but good job for Bennett just to be able to go get the football and do something with it. But the Tigers will have it at the Panthers' 35-yard line. You know, we're starting to know why either team punts that much. Just having trouble with the snap. It's an adventure every time.
It'll make you cringe as a coach. It'll make you cringe all the time that just so to get the snap off.
Boy, Tigers could really do themselves some justice if they could just find a way to get in the end zone here. Berwick got their back against their goalpost, but this defense, you've seen them last week, they're salty.
See, some of these guys can step up, you know.
Here we go, 1st down and 10. Kojo takes the carry. Toops doing a lot of the heavy lifting for this Berwick Panther defense. Brings him down.
See if Coach Traeger going to be conservative here and try to keep on the Manque so timely, or going to try to stretch him out.
You know, it's a combination that you want to score, but you also want to start milking that clock.
Got to milk the clock down.
Second down and 9. Mancuso stands tall, nothing there. Doesn't know whether to throw or run. So he'll take the 3rd option and go down at the 30. He almost pulled the trigger and had second thoughts.
Yeah.
3rd down and 10. Clock continues to run.
He was right at the line of scrimmage, Boo, when he was about to throw it. Right at the line of scrimmage.
Need to get up to the line of scrimmage. Play clock inside 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. They get the snap off. Handed to Kojo, and a good outstanding play on the outside. Luke Lalou, one of the captains for the night, gets up into the backfield and brings down Kojo.
Outstanding job, just able to fight off to the outside of Louis, that is.
Tigers will leave their offense on the field.
That's what it's balling down to. Big play right here for the Tigers.
Throw a good hard lob up to about the 5 and try to induce an interception. Be better than a punt. Mancuso's not going to be able to run for it. He goes down inside the 30. That'll stop the clock at 6:52. Coach Trago has a lot of confidence in his defense right now. And defenses win games, or do they win championships?
This is a game right here that they really need right here, Boo. Once again, we have seen thus far Blanchard at that defensive end spot been doing an outstanding job, and credit that middle of the line also getting some big rush. So see if Berwick can make some adjustments.
Heron ought to go on the sideline there. We see a lot of Bennett, but I don't know if that's going to be all Berwick needs to be able to figure out how to get down the field.
Well, that worked really well in the first quarter, maybe early in the second quarter, but not very much since then. The Tiger defense has really played a good game here. And I did notice on the last Tiger possession that there was somebody on the Panthers sideline throwing the ball quite a bit, like he's warming up. And I see number 1 was in here to take the snap here. But
yep, trying to establish a passing game.
Right.
Mishandled the snap by the time he picked it up. A wall of green jerseys is on them. They lose 4 there to bring up second down.
See if they just try to get a swing pass to Bennett.
Crappell in at the quarterback, looking to bark the signals. Takes the snap back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Throws it outside and incomplete. Looking for Bennett, but if you take a real snapshot, Tigers had these receivers blanket.
All blanket downfield as well. Official timeout.
Yep. 3rd and 14 coming up. They'll call a hydration timeout. A much needed one here in the second half. But Berwick's trying to figure out a way to get down the field. It was like gangbusters in the first 6 minutes with Bennett running all over the place, but the Tigers made the adjustments.
Made adjustments, and outstanding job by the Tigers as well, because few things that happened was you had Morrison running all over the field, Bennett as well. Kind of confidence builder didn't work out for the Tigers, but now they have set this thing down, Boo.
Yeah, if the Tigers could figure out a way to get the ball back, if they just keep it on the ground, by the time the Panthers get it back, you'll be down inside 2 minutes.
Exactly. Big play right here for the Tigers.
The defensive have had to stop them on 4 downs. Very little punting here tonight. Crappell stands alone. 5 receivers set. They'll rush 4. Take a shot on the outside, looking for Bennett, and incomplete. Bourgeois was there. Double covered is Bennett. And just looking at the secondary coverage for the Tigers, outstanding. Fourth and 14, they'll send the punting team out for the Panthers. Last time a high snap resulted in a short punt.
Bourgeois.
The ever so dangerous Anthony Bourgeois stands at the 50. Good snap this time. He'll get a good foot into it. Nice spiral. Bourgeois walk away with it. Will take a good Berwick roll, and that's how you flip field position.
What better punt than you have in the game right now?
A 40-yard punt. No return. 5:58 on the clock, and the Tigers need a couple first downs here, and they could really do some milking of the clock.
They got to get the first downs. You know, got to get a big running play. But see, the last couple of series that Mancuso been trying to get the ball downfield, but then been coming up rather short.
What a way to get the 2023 season kicked off. Rivalry game. Nobody knew what to expect, and it turned out to be back and forth kind of night. And now it's Tigers find themselves up 21-14 with the ball late in the fourth quarter. Kojo tough sledding on the right side, gets 2, stays in bounds, keep the clock rolling.
Keep the clock running. No rush for the Tigers, just to keep that clock running. They're going to probably try to milk it all the way down.
They were milking it all the way down when they wasn't trying to milk it all the way down. So,
yeah, kind of a lot of plays that were getting close to the clock.
yeah, they end up using a timeout right here. We're down to 3 seconds, 2.
Clock looked like it jumped a little bit.
And now they'll call a timeout. Second timeout here in the second half, and the Tigers and the Berwick Panthers played hard tonight. There are going to be some tired players after this one.
Yeah, hurting. You know, the weather kind of cooled down a little bit, but still, you know, like you said earlier, they started to have a lot of cramps. Not in the first half, Boo, but in the second, third, and fourth quarter, these guys just been cramping up tremendously.
Next week, we'll be right back here at Tiger Stadium. Jeanerette comes to town to take on the Morgan City Tigers. If the Tigers can hang on to this one here tonight, they'll be looking to start the season off 2-0.
I think the only win like the Tigers had last year, it was actually forfeited due to the illegal player. So,
yep, and then only a 9-game season for the Tigers this year. Second down, Mancuso goes for the ball of wax and comes up empty. Receiver kind of gave up on him, and that's Dugas, well covered by Sampe.
Tell you what, nice arm by Mancuso. These guys continue to work on that this early in the season, get some receptions.
So what does that do? That stops the clock. So that's an advantage for Berwick.
You know, the opportunity presents itself just to run the clock.
Third down. Important down right here. Back to pass in the flats.
Down.
Had Bourgeois, but hit him low. Fell down. Couldn't do nothing with it. It's a short gain, fourth down. Now decision time. We've had trouble with the punt already. We've gone for it on fourth down all night. But are you willing to give up field position like this? And now it looks like he'll send the punt team.
Yeah, you have to. You have to get Berwick a shorter field to work with. You got to punt it.
We talk about it all the time. This is where the coaches make their money. It's easy to get up here and second guess them.
No doubt.
But every decision they make here is crucial. Gomez stands at his own 30. High snap. Gomez runs it down, and he won't even fall on it as Berwick has it inside the 15-yard line.
We've seen it in the first quarter. Now it's here in the fourth quarter.
Yep, the decision right there, you threw on one down, so that stopped the clock. Then you came back, didn't make it on fourth down, and forced you to punt. And now you got the Panthers, who you almost had done with new life.
You had the fork in them. Going to see that 25, going to definitely take the ball in his hands. Last series, we've seen Crappell be coming in at quarterback.
He's still in the game. Bennett, your lone back. Berwick trying to get this thing tied up. 4 minutes on the clock, lots of time. Tigers are short one player, and a flag comes out. They'll call it offsides on the Tigers because he had to run from the sideline across the offense to the defensive side.
Boo, I can't think you kind of jinxed him. You called us the halftime stats out. Perfect game in the first half, but this second half been tremendously plagued with penalties.
First down and 5. Panthers, who wants it more? That's the question. Bennett has been the workhorse. He's your lone back alongside Krappel. They'll hand it to him right up the middle, puts his head down, gets a good push.
Ball on the ground.
Looking for an official call. They're inside the 5-yard line. I didn't see the ball come out, but they said it did. Panthers remain in possession of the football. I'll be very surprised if Bennett's not your ball carrier.
Oh, no doubt.
Until they get in the end zone or
you
don't.
Got to. He has to be the assurance, but he's out the game.
I'm going to tell you what, he took him out. Morris is in now. Now, coach is going down the sideline trying to get a timeout and does.
Coach Walker had to sprint to the rough, get the timeout. Coach Walker was sprinting to get the timeout.
3:30 on the clock. Tigers up 7. Berwick knocking on the door. It's been a special teams miscue that has given new life to Berwick.
That's been the big difference. And now Berwick in this position to make a crucial decision right here. You know, you're seeing Morgan City building up that confidence, and that situation with the punt just took all the air out of these young men.
First and 10 inside the 1. Berwick has to like their chances. But we've seen the Tigers inside the 1. 4 opportunities, don't make it. Anything could happen. Krappel takes the snap. Hands it to Morris, and down he goes.
It's number 11. Torres.
Torres has been a playmaker today on both sides of the ball. Second down.
Torres and Blanchard have played an outstanding job. That's an outstanding job for that Tiger defense.
Three receivers set.
Oh.
Back to Morris. This time the ball is loose.
Oh,
a big pile up. The Tigers trying to get it. Berwick say they got on it.
Wow.
They'll lose a couple. And boy, that's dodging the bullet there.
And bouncing in the right direction in one of the Panthers' offensive guys' hands. So Bennett's going to come back into the game now.
So instead of inside the 1, now they're around the 4-yard line, facing third down and goal. Tiger defense trying to put on a goal line stance.
Coach Walker's just trying to take his time getting the play in. Still got time out.
Timeout Berwick. 2:03 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. And you know what makes a good game is not just good play, but the weird things that happen in a football game that the fans can sit back and second guess, and that makes for a good ball game.
No doubt. You never expected this game to end up like it was, the way Berwick came out like gangbusters in the first half. But the Tigers made those shifts and those adjustments, and I tell you what, we got a good game going on right now.
There's a timeout left for each team. And you're definitely in 4-down territory right here, but Tiger defense breathing a little easier. They're not inside the 1, they're at the 4. But Bennett hadn't been a factor here on these downs.
Oh, no doubt at all. I mean, just shut down by the Tigers defenders.
He's back in the game now. 2 workhorses will stand by side. That's Morris and Bennett. Bennett reacts for the football right up the middle. Forward momentum. He's in for the score.
He's in. They go to decision.
I don't see anybody running out with a tee. Looks like Coach Walker has already made up his mind.
Got Toops coming back in the game, that big up back blocker. See if they're going to go behind Toops.
The power running of Bennett right up the middle has done his thing. We know they're not going to throw it. For all intents and purposes, this is for the ball game.
Calling last time out.
Walker don't like what he sees on the defensive alignment. He calls his last time out with 1:57 remaining in this game. Panthers going for the win in a 2-point conversion.
Love the setup as it is for this game. See what type of adjustments Berwick's going to make to get this 2-point conversion.
Aaron Orta goes down on the sideline. Aaron, what you think about the 2-point try?
Well, you got to do exactly what you did on the touchdown, which, of course, I'm no football coach, but that's what I would have done 4 times, starting with the first down for the touchdown. And, of course, as soon as they did give it to Bennett in the Wildcat, 1 play, touchdown. So I got to believe they're going to be looking for something along the same lines, unless they try to fool you and Bennett takes a step forward, then a step backward, and throws a little quick hitter somewhere over the middle. Watch for the tight ends if they've got any on the field.
Here we go. Crucial 2-point conversion for the Panthers. Bennett right up the middle, puts his head down. The Tigers trying to stop him. This is going to be a call from the sideline. I don't see it yet.
Late call.
Boy, they taking a long time.
Wow.
Yeah, they give it to him. That took a long time to get the official call. The 2-point conversion, good.
He went straight up the gut on behind that offensive line. Delayed in the call, but 2-point conversion good for the Panthers.
Panthers take advantage of a break, going for the score. 2-point conversion. Up 1. The good news is the Tigers are the one with the passing game. We have a second to go down. Aaron ought to go. Aaron, what you have for us?
All right, guys. I was standing right underneath the goalpost on that 2-point conversion. Actually, all 4 of those, all 4 plays, including the 2-point conversion. But on the 2-point conversion, it looked to me, and I couldn't really see the goal line real good, but I thought he fell across the goal line, and it looked like the referees ran up close to where they could see where he was at, and he was across the goal line, and then signaled for the 2-point conversion was good. So if that explains the delay, any.
That's it. So 2-point conversion is good now. You can tell us late in the game, both teams lined up on the wrong side of the field, trying to sort that out.
Hey,
but 1:57 on the clock for Mancuso.
I mean, they've been having some big strikes here in the second half, in the second quarter. See if they come back and make some things happen for the Tigers.
What an entertaining ball game here tonight.
Week 1.
Tigers have been getting good field position after kicks. His kick down to the 30-yard line, slips the first tackle, got a wall on the outside looking for a block. He gets it, turns on the speed, and he'll have it all the way down to the 45-yard line, and that'll set the Tigers up with 1:48 on the clock on this Labor Day weekend.
Like a Tiger defender down.
That's Toops again. Looks like a cramp. He's been beat up tonight, but he continues to find a way to get back in there.
Coach Traeger, this is an excellent opportunity to get the guys settled in, get some plays together.
Now, here's the deal. The Tigers have been lethargic getting in the huddle. Now is not the time.
It's not the time for that.
With just 1 timeout left, they need first downs. They need to get out of bounds. Need to play with a little sense of urgency. But I look for Mancuso to chunk it deep and look for one of his playmakers to make a play.
You have to, Boo. And making sure that these receivers know, don't try to get an extra. If they can get to the sidelines, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Berwick will definitely not be in a man-to-man defense. They're going to have extra help over the top, and sometimes the place to throw it is down the middle of the field.
See if those linebackers can get a good rush in there also
Toops in the middle of that for the Berwick defense.
Panthers been rushing 3 most of the night. Mancuso back to pass. Time to throw it. Here comes the pressure. Gets away from it.
There
Now
he is.
goes down.
42. Toops.
Had time to throw it, but had good coverage in the secondary. Nobody to
Right.
throw to.
Toops
So-
is doing a spy just on Mancuso. He's not going anywhere. That's his man.
Here we go with that play with a sense of urgency I was talking about. We're going back in the huddle. We're going to burn 30 seconds on the next play. 1:17 and counting. Mancuso back to pass again. He'll take a shot deep on the outside. Just overthrows Dugas. Dugas was running on the outside. I don't think he was running at his top speed until the ball got in the air.
Exactly. Trying to get off the line of scrimmage. Had the man beat. Come back to him again. Possibly going to get this guy one-on-one. Berwick defender on this side is kind of cramping up a little bit.
It's all about timing when you throw those type of routes. If your receiver doesn't give you full effort and you throw it like you think he's running or vice
He's
versa.
Not able to capitalize.
A lot of cushion given. Tigers will need to get a first down. 3-man rush. He'll go to the outside of
Gotta get to the
Dugas.
outs-
Good slips the first tackle. He'll have the first down. That'll stop the clock with 1:01 left on the clock. Tigers will have to hurry back to the line of scrimmage.
They got it.
Aaron ought to go down on the sideline real quick. What you have for us, Aaron?
As I asked Gomez, the kicker, how close he needed to be to try the field goal, he says he felt like he could hit one from 35 yards, on a 35-yard field goal, okay? Or, I'm sorry, a 45-yard field goal from the 35-yard line. So he'd like to get the ball 27, 28-yard line with the line of scrimmage.
I like the confidence. 3-man rush again. They'll go short pass. This time a little too much mustard and right through Dugas' hands.
Got to catch those like that, boo. That's just being a little bit excited, ready to catch the ball and trying to get upfield. Mancuso just showing that strong arm right now.
Second down, 10. More importantly, just 45 seconds left. They'll stay with the 3-man rush. Mancuso, time to throw it. He'll take his shot on the outside, one-on-one, and thrown out of bounds and incomplete.
Intended for bias. Just ran out of real estate over there.
Third down in a situation again. Let's just get the first down, stop the clock, and regroup. Tigers still with the timeout.
Use some good decision right here.
Like to see Gomez get an opportunity to win or lose with a kick. Here we go again.
Quick rat.
Across the middle. Bourgeois makes the catch
First
at
down.
the 29-yard line. That'll be a first down and a stoppage of the clock. 31 seconds left, and they're starting to get into Gomez's range.
Good possession catch right there. First down for the Tigers.
Boy, not much of a rush. You're talking about a wore-out football team. They're just standing up at the line of scrimmage, so Mancuso has an opportunity to pick them apart. First down and 10, 22 seconds and counting.
Yeah, they are not rushing.
Back to pass again across the middle
Big play
and
right
batted
there.
away, almost intercepted by Bella. He's just a sophomore, got a hand on it. And we're down to 17 seconds.
You said it, boo. That defensive line for Berwick is done. No rush at all. So Mancuso has that time to look for a good receiver now. Finish the deal.
Yeah, you need one good pass, get in field position to kick a field goal, and then you can try to score, knowing that you already have a field goal attempt. What an exciting game here on Labor Day. The Tigers and the Panthers. Mancuso back, throw it to the outside, looking for Booty, and incomplete. That'll bring up third down. Now we're down to 14 seconds.
Tigers really need this big third down play right here.
Yeah, receivers just need to run hard, find an open spot, and hope Mancuso
Just-
sees them.
just settle in a good sweet spot, right? Just like you said, Boo.
Third down. They picked up the last 2 third-down conversions.
Going for it all.
This time going for it all in the end zone.
Got it.
He's got it. Touchdown.
And the flag.
Dugas finds a way to bring it in under intense coverage. There is a flag on the play. It looks like defensive pass interference. We'll wait for the call.
Wow. No rush by the Berwick defensive line. Give Mancuso time.
Pass interference against the Panthers.
Good.
And the
Touchdown.
Tigers have taken it down the field with the score. Unbelievable.
What a throw, too, Boo. I tell you what, right on a dime, right in the plays.
Yeah, you'll get an unsportsmanlike from the Tiger. The entire bench went down to congratulate Dugas. A well-deserved penalty. The coach can live with that.
No doubt.
But my goodness, what gutty performance the Tigers have shown. Giving up the 2-point conversion, not a lot of time to work with. 3 third-down conversions, the last one for the score.
But you said this, Boo. That Berwick defensive line was not getting a rush on whatsoever on Mancuso.
You can't give Mancuso all day to survey the field. And look, the Tigers receivers impressed me tonight.
Yes,
Those guys
sir.
got speed and hands, and they made some plays.
Good possession receivers.
Tigers lead the offense in. They'll go for 2. Give it to Booty. He's trying to hide behind the line. Nowhere to go. And down he goes. So the Panthers will only have 8.9 seconds left. So look, we've been watching Berwick Morgan City for a long time, and this game will go down as one of the best ball games.
No doubt. Just think how these young guys feel right now. The head coach, Coach Myers, who was here all summer, right at the beginning of the season, he left, and Coach Traeger took over. They're making the adjustments, and these guys going to have some real good confidence tonight, Boo.
Yeah, both coaches will look at the game and say, hey, it wasn't our best game. But for us, it was the most entertaining game.
Oh, I enjoyed every bit of it from the beginning. You know, you thought the Berwick Panthers was going to take off with this thing as a running corral, but Morgan City came by air.
You know, with the lack of winning here on the Tiger program, even the fans after the 2-point conversion figured, here we go again. Here we go again. Give credit to the kids for fighting back.
And the enthusiasm that the fans are showing as well for Morgan City. It's been an outstanding game, just like you said, Boo.
27-22. I'm not letting anybody return this for sure. You got to get that ball down. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, without a doubt.
And they'll kick it. It doesn't go in the end zone. Now it does.
Oh.
Lucky break for the
Lucky.
Panthers. And they have 8.9 seconds on the clock with a lack of a passing game to go the distance.
And that's been the Achilles. That's been Achilles heel for the Berwick Panthers tonight. No passing game. Bennett has pretty much been a workhorse. And Morris. And then you see just Berwick just got totally just fatigued in the second half, Boo.
Yeah, you wonder. You just didn't have nothing left.
There's nothing left in the tank for the Panthers.
You were trying to play pass coverage. You had 3 guys really not rushing. You know, you could have sent a couple extra guys and Mancuso, as well as he threw the ball, he's not known for being a scrambler.
But when he's throwing the ball, he's been pretty decent.
First down and 10, no timeouts left. Crappell stands in the pocket, being chased to the outside. He won't throw it. Down he goes. The clock will run to 0, and the Tigers have won the game. Look at the excitement the Tigers have running the midfield.
Basically considered their rivalry game, Boo. saying they're giving him one more play. They said giving him one play, calling other referees back on the field. Got one play left.
Not sure how that came from. I didn't see any penalties. Tiger band was fired up. The crowd was jumping up and down, and we'll have to do it all over again.
One play.
Yeah, the officials left the field. Got to call the officials back on the field. I'm not sure how that works. When your white hat thinks the game's over and he heads to the locker room, and all of a sudden you're coming back for another play.
The referee on the far end where the tackle took place, he said that he was still had time on the clock.
What? Nothing's easy for the Tigers. Tigers definitely don't need to have press coverage right now.
You need some
back up just a little bit.
Yeah, they need to be real back.
Crappell takes a shot short. Bennett makes the catch. He's rounded up. Throws the ball out of bounds, and this game will come to an end, but yet another flag.
Hold up.
If it's against Berwick, the game is over, and the game is over. The Tigers with a comeback from the ages as the clock runs to 0. They win 27-22. This game's being brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge, Jeep Ram, and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core physical therapy and sports performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948. Lapco Manufacturing, feel safe, work smart, look good with Lapco. Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, low down payment for home loan options, and the best in mobile banking. GNJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options from our curb to yours. Henry Bola-Grange, the next senator for District 21, unmatched experience, proven leadership to represent all of District 21. Stazione, get our Stazione app or order online for our mouth-watering po' boys online at StazioneDeli.com. Bayou Bend Fitness Center, 1097 Northwest Boulevard in Franklin. A healthier you begins at Bayou Bend. Pool Dude Sports Bar, Morgan City's #1 party spot, and your steak night hookup every Wednesday night. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile, serving Morgan City since 1968. Morgan City Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Pelican Companies of America, your one-stop spot for all your rental needs. Ochsner Health of St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Extreme Daiquiris, where the drive-thru is always open and the drinks are always cold. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, open late night, delivery through DoorDash. Allen's Communication, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335, and you have all witnessed a great ball game here tonight.
Outstanding, but we didn't ever expect it to start up like it ended now.
You look at the two things right here. Berwick came out like gangbusters. Bennett running all over the place. Morgan City found the will and the way to start defending that. And then the Mancuso arm was just too much for the Berwick defense.
And I think they wasn't prepared for that. And Berwick just ran out of gas in the second half. But you just seen the difference on the offensive line, the defensive line, and that made the difference for Morgan City. And Morgan City just continued to build that momentum.
Aaron Otter goes down on the sideline. Aaron, what a way to get the year started.
Absolutely, Brute. I don't think a whole lot of people expected to see the outcome that we saw tonight, but the Tigers did, the players did. I don't think even their fans thought they would see a good ball game tonight, but we saw an outstanding football game here tonight, and these two teams fought hard from the opening kickoff straight through the very last play of the game. So I got to take my hat off to both teams here tonight. It was a very entertaining game. Y'all said it many times during the broadcast. I agree totally. This was a fun football game to watch.
The core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game, number 9, Thomas Mancuso. He was 10 of 22, 234 yards and 3 touchdowns. Tiger team played outstanding. All deserved the player of the game tonight. It goes to Thomas Mancuso. Next week, we'll be right back here for the Tigers trying to go 2-0 to start off the young season as Jeanerette comes to town, and we look forward to bringing you that. So for Clarence Robinson, Bill McCarty, Aaron Artigo, and our head communications guy, Chris Hunter, we'll see you next week at the game.